What is going on, everyone, and welcome to April's monthly update vlog. How are you guys doing? Welcome everyone who's new to the channel, all the returning subscribers and everyone. As you guys know, at the start of every month, I like to do a little video telling you what's happening, all the events and games and everything, so you guys can have a general idea of what's coming up. So, as you guys know, April, or the first half of the year, is pretty slow in terms of game releases, so that means we're gonna have to make stuff up. But yeah, we still have games and series and stuff that we're gonna be doing. I have a list, by the way. If you see me looking at weird spots, I just have a notes list. It's a sticky note, by the way. So yeah, we got some stuff to talk about, and I wanted to share a little story. I've told this before, basically what it's like being a content creator and everything, because a lot of you guys have actually asked me that, and whether it's on Discord comments and everything. So I started YouTube back in 2011, and obviously it was a hobby back then, and we were just posting let's plays of various games. And then in 2014, that's when the channel kind of picked up a little bit. We started playing the Elder Scrolls Online, and we had, it's probably as big as the series as BDO is right now on the channel, and that was pretty popular for a few years. And then we started transitioning into more MMO stuff, so we've done ESO, Final Fantasy, World of Warcraft, and a lot of other stuff. And so yeah, here we are in 2023 playing MMOs still. So yeah, that's pretty much my life as a content creator, coming up with a lot of cool stuff. And hopefully you guys are enjoying everything, all the new videos, guides, and series that's on the channel. And the reason why I talk about that is because all the new games this month I don't really know if I want to play it or not. If I do, follow me on Twitch, because that's where I plan on playing some more games and stuff that might not make it on the main channel. So check that out. All the links will be in the description as well. So with that said, what is happening this month? As you guys know, Black Desert, biggest thing on the channel right now. That'll be going on as usual. And stuff we know is in Korea, they got the new expansion, the new region. So yeah, NA, EU, all the other regions, we have to wait for localization. What that means is, in theory, that they have to get everything translated and just set up to be ready for the other regions. So that's probably going to be another month or two. Unfortunate. Kind of wish they would just, either hold the release for everyone or just release it all instead of doing it one region at a time. Then everything else is spoiled, and by the time we get it, it's no puzzles or anything that's really a challenge. Everyone just knows what to do. So I'm kind of dodging as many spoilers as I can. And we saw the video of the, what was it? Developer commentary, where they showed us all the new items and everything. That was pretty cool. But in terms of actual gameplay and lore stuff, I've been trying to not look at it at all. So what's going to happen? BDO with BDO. Yeah, we still have everything going on as usual, the grind videos. Hopefully you guys are enjoying that one, actually, because that one's the series that I plan to do throughout the rest of the year. It's called the Is It Worth It one. And basically we grind all the relevant spots or grind spots into the game. And I do it in the Marnie realm if possible. So that way all the newer players and returning players who have limited time can just do their one Marnie hour. And basically that's the same thing. You can follow what I do and do the same thing. So hopefully that one is popular if you're looking to try out different grind spots and everything. So check that out. Links in the description. And all the other one-off guide videos, that's still going on as usual. News and information, all of that still happening. But other games that are coming out, or not really coming out, but just will be happening on the channel, is the Elder Scrolls Online. We talked about that in the first minute or two. And basically in June, there's a new expansion. The Necrom thing is coming out. And so I'm definitely going to be playing it. Elder Scrolls has always been a big thing on the channel. That's what basically started the channel, or like kicked it off anyway, and that's where just like everything went up, like the stonks meme. But yeah, every time something new comes out, we generally play it, whether everyone likes it or not. I think it's fun, so just another story and something to check out through that time. But until that comes out, recently there has been a new expansion, but it's not really expansion, it's just new dungeons and endgame content, more or less. So we did those, we have videos, and we have a few other series and stuff coming out. And I think maybe next week I'll record it. So if you haven't checked out the Can We Duo series for Elder Scrolls Online, it's basically myself and a friend. We two-man dungeons and see if it's possible, talk about random things, do some fun activities. We had a spelling bee once, and that was pretty fun, trying to play dungeons on like hard mode while trying to spell words that you don't use on your daily. That was fun and exciting. I can tell you one word that I still don't really know how to spell is kaleidoscope, and I was just trying to like tank a dungeon while trying to spell that. That didn't go well. It was pretty funny, actually. So yeah, I'll leave a link in the description to that series. My friend, they stream on Twitch as well, so check that out. And yeah, just a lot of returning stuff. Elder Scrolls Online, it's not as ongoing as BDO, but I still do play it, so hopefully you guys will check that out. Final Fantasy XIV, that is. I don't know how popular it is. I know it is a popular game. I play it pretty regularly, but I don't know how popular it'd be on the channel. But it's 3 MMOs. I know we're juggling 3 different MMOs on this channel, and that's pretty intense, actually. And all of them, I would consider myself to be like above average, not necessarily endgame in all of them, but like I would consider myself endgame, but not like 1% in any of them. But anyway, Final Fantasy XIV is something I play on the channel. It's a little break from BDO that I do. And by break, I don't mean I'm like bored of it, but it's like, you know how you play your traditional MMOs like World of Warcraft and everything, where they have dungeons and trials, you get the best gear, you do grouping with your friends to do dungeons, everything. Black Desert doesn't really have that. It's more of a sandbox. 2 different kinds of MMOs, right? So in case you guys like the traditional route or the sandbox route, we have a little bit of both. I just do those to, you know, get a little bit of everything and have fun with my friends. So yeah, a lot of BDO stuff, a lot of MMO stuff in general, just going to be on the channel lately. Co-op and group stuff with a new or returning series. And of course, all the social media will be in the description. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about as well. A lot of you guys asked if I'm going to stream again. And yeah, I plan on streaming. I've just been really busy lately, and believe it or not, doing videos is a lot more time consuming than you may imagine. When you see a video and you think it's like, oh, it's just a 20-minute video, you have to like record it, edit it, and upload it. Sometimes YouTube is just down, and then it's like, okay, well, I guess we'll upload it later. So a 20-minute project could turn into a few hours, so it's more time consuming than you may imagine. So yeah, eventually I plan on streaming on Twitch again. We do have the channel, you guys can follow it as well. Hopefully it would be pretty interesting. And so one thing I wanted to talk about, actually, so I will never charge people to watch my videos. They'll generally always be free. There's going to be ads on it. That's how I make money. That's how everyone makes money. But on YouTube, we have that join membership button. And it's actually interesting because you know how on Twitch, they have that $5 subscription, right? So on YouTube, that they allow you to basically set the price, well, from like 1 to like X amount of money. I actually set mine lower than the average 5. So I try to offer the same benefits I do on Twitch. You guys have emotes and everything, badges, and you can like cheer in the comments, and I'll have like a highlight for your name and everything. I thought that was pretty interesting. But yeah, for all of you who want to go out of your way for extended support and everything, on the button or on the channel, there's that like blue join button. It's like the membership. It'll be in the link in the description as well. Always appreciated. Patreon as well. You guys can see behind the scenes stuff that don't necessarily get put into videos, but it's just like edits and everything. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, always thought that was interesting. Just wanted to let you guys know that was a thing, an option that exists on the channel. I don't really talk about it in videos because it's going to be there anyway. But if you guys want to go above and beyond supporting with a subscription, that's always nice. It would be much appreciated. And yeah, join the Discord, everything. If on Patreon, there's an option where basically if you link your Discord and you are a member, it should give you a role in my Discord automatically that allows you to be like, you're a supporter kind of thing. And so, yeah, that's what I have for people there as well. And if it doesn't work, obviously just send me a message and we'll get that sorted really easily. So, yeah. One thing I wanted to grow a little bit more is my Twitter and obviously the Discord channel, because you want to get notifications on everything that's happening, and I want to just like boost numbers there as well. So if you have all those stuff, links in the description, feel free to follow it. And sometimes I post like IRL stuff or things that, you know, I don't really talk about in like games and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, if there's another Diablo 4 beta coming out in April, which hopefully there is, because we're going to be playing the full game in June when it comes out. But if there's more betas that we could get into, we're definitely going to be playing that. Believe it or not, Diablo has been pretty much a big game in my life, actually. I remember starting with Diablo 2 when I was a kid, and I played a lot of that. And then Diablo 3 came out. We have a Let's Play, actually. We have like a few hundred videos probably on the channel of Diablo 3. I remember waiting for the midnight launch, and I was like, we're recording this day one. You guys can actually watch that. Fun fact, still on the channel to this day. And yeah, so for over 10 years, maybe more, maybe 15, Diablo has always been a big thing. And when Diablo 4 got announced, it was pretty hype, and we're definitely going to be playing that in June. But if they have anything earlier than that, it's going to happen. But I do check the stores regularly, like the Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, all the other PC game places. And if you guys have any recommendations, in the Discord, we have a channel for game recommendations. Feel free to drop something in there. Let me know. And if you don't know, we started doing Let's Plays on the channel back in, 2011 is when we started technically. So we have over 250 games played, and I would say most of them are completed, actually. So you guys can watch all the old games that are still on the channel, and a lot of fun stuff happening. So yeah, with that said, quick summary. Social media links in the description if you want to follow me, get notified of things happening outside of YouTube in case that doesn't work. Obviously, subscribe and everything. Would love to see you guys come back. Always appreciate all the support throughout the month. You guys are fantastic, and I can't thank you enough. I don't get a chance to say thank you enough. It's not really a lot of new games coming out, but we're juggling 3 MMOs, which is kind of wild, actually. You'd think that's kind of like pretty intense, but it is. Luckily, some like ESO is not a mandatory sub, so it's like just lighting money on fire with 3 subs. Yeah, hopefully you just are enjoying the videos overall. Yeah, I think that's it for today. So once again, thanks so much for watching. You guys are awesome. I will see you guys tomorrow with more videos.